My name is Robin Choi, and I'm the APAC Gold Strategist at State Street Global Advisors. And my role is to educate clients and investors about the role of gold in a portfolio and why investors should have some allocation to gold over the long term. So today I'm going to talk about the benefit of owning gold in a portfolio, the four main benefits of holding gold, and how much investors should allocate to gold. I'll go through our market outlook for the gold prices into Q4 of this year. So why gold as a strategic investment? Gold is a strategic investment that's to deliver long-term returns in a variety of market conditions. Gold is a unique asset class due to its dual nature. Gold is considered both a consumer goods and an investment, and its diverse source of global demand makes it a unique asset class. When we look at gold, gold's global demand is driven by the jewelry sector, the industrial sector, the investment sector, and central bank sectors. And because of these diverse sources of global demand, gold historically has extremely low correlations to financial assets, including stocks and bonds. A long-term allocation to gold in a diversified portfolio has four important benefits. 1. Gold provides portfolio diversification. 2. Gold provides long-term returns. 3. It provides liquidity to an investor. And 4. It provides a very positive portfolio impact to the portfolio. If we look at the first benefit of gold, portfolio diversifications, gold can provide these diversifications due to its low and negative correlations to many financial assets, including stocks and bonds. And while gold itself does not pay any interest or dividends, gold historically has provided very strong positive returns. For example, if we look at the past 20 years, gold has registered around 8.9% average return, outperforming global equities of 8.4% in the same period. Another benefit of gold is that it can provide liquidity to an investor during market distress time. Gold on average on a daily basis trades around 132 billion US a day. And being one of the most traded asset classes in the world, this high liquidity allows investors to trade gold during market distress time and when they need gold as a diversifier. And finally, gold can provide an overall positive impact to a portfolio. And we found that by adding an allocation to gold may potentially provide increased diversifications, reduce portfolio drawdowns, and increase the overall risk-adjusted returns. In terms of how much to allocate to gold in a portfolio, we found that adding 5 to 10% of gold in a portfolio can help to improve the overall returns of the portfolio. We studied data dating back to the 1970s when gold became a free-floating asset class. We found that for a typical 60-40 investment portfolio, which contains 60% into equities and 40% into fixed income, we found that adding about 5% of gold can reduce the overall portfolio volatility and improve the risk-adjusted return of the portfolio. And for a more aggressive portfolio with 85% exposure to equities and 15% into fixed income, we found that adding 10% of gold can actually improve the return of the portfolio and reduce the overall volatility. So our findings suggest that with more exposure to equities in a portfolio, we recommend adding more gold because of its low correlations with equities. In terms of our view for the gold market outlook, we think gold's outlook remains quite bright, driven by a shift in the monetary policy in the US, the potential for slowing growth, and growing potential for more market shocks and risks in the near term. From our first point of view, we think the Federal Reserve may start to pause raising rates in Q4 of 2023. And because of the Fed to pause the raising cycle, gold should benefit due to these inverse correlations historically with rates. And if the US start to pause or even cut rates into 2024, we believe there should be some weakness to the US dollar. And usually a weakening US dollar will benefit gold prices due to its inverse strong negative correlations. The second reason why we believe gold should benefit in the future is that we expect the US growth to slow down in 2024. Gold historically has performed well during a market slowdown in the US. At this current moment, we're not sure whether the US may enter into a recession, but the potential for entering into a US recession will be quite high when rates and inflation remains high in 2024. We studied the last 7 US recessions since 1973, and we found that gold average return was about 20%, outperforming both global equities and global fixed income during that period. So we believe if the US do enter into recession, that gold price may benefit. The third reason why we believe gold price should do quite well in the near term is that we expect there should be more market risk on the horizon. Market risks are always a focus for gold investors. With ongoing risk events such as tensions between governments and also the spike in potential volatility rising from market shocks can benefit gold price. A very good example is that in March, when we saw the banking crisis globally, gold price did rise about 7%. And because gold historical strong track record of protecting against both short-term and long-term market volatility, we advise investors to allocate somewhere between 5 to 10% of gold in a portfolio. For the rest of the year, we expect gold price to trade between 1900 US per ounce and 2100 US per ounce. But we do believe that prices may go stronger towards the end of this year, as the Fed Reserve in the US starts to pause rates, and the US dollar showing more signs of a weakness that should benefit gold price in US dollar. Thank you for watching.